skin from every hair. He has in his hand a forked mace made out of fire. 500 angels that accompany him. They have with them piece of copper, huge embers of Jahannam, and each angel is carrying scourge, is carrying whips made out of fire. This is how now this army of Allah goes to receive the soul of this dying, disobedient servant of Allah. Like I said, you can hide wherever you want. Be it Fort Knox, or be it in the depths of the Atlantic. When your time comes, Allah na kare, hopefully inshallah the angel of death will not come to you and me in this form, because inshallah we are obedient servants of Allah, and to the best of our ability we will remain obedient till death do us part, inshallah. Well, my friend, for those that don't, you can hide in the Pentagon, you can hide in Fort Knox, or the depth of some ocean, or the peak of some mountain, North Pole to South Pole. When your time comes to an end, the barrier will be removed, and this is what you will see. This is what you will see, not those around you. This is what you will see. The angel of death is standing before you. Do you understand? In this form. And my friends, he will strike you with such force, with this forked mace made out of fire, that these forks will penetrate, get stuck in every limb, every bone, every joint, and every vein. Can you imagine this? See if you can picture it in your mind's eye. Your body, every limb, every joint, every vein, there's a fork inside it. Deep inside, penetrated. And while this forked mace and these forks are stuck in every vein and joint and flesh, now my friends, he will twist and he will turn. It is the pain when they're just inside. That is intolerable. And then to go a million times further, he will now twist and he will turn. Human mind cannot comprehend this pain. And he will begin to extract the soul. And he will start from the tips of your toes, from your feet, and he will extract the soul, and he will stop here where your ankle is. And he will twist and turn. وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ يَتَوَفَّى الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الْمَلَائِكَةِ يَضْرِبُونَ وَجُوهَهُمْ وَأَدْبَارَهُمْ وَذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْحَرِيقِ. And the angels that have come with these whips made out of fire, they will beat him like never before. Beat him like never before. The body will swoon. He will extract the soul from the ankle. He will stop at the knee. He will twist and turn while the other angels beat. He will then extract from the knees. He will stop at the waist. He will twist and turn, and the body will feel pain like never before, and the pain will keep on increasing, and the angels will beat him. He will now stop here to the chest, twist and turn. The angels will be like this. They will take the soul to the neck. They brought this piece of copper from Jahannam. They will place it here. They brought these huge embers of Jahannam. They will place them here also. Now, my young friends, the angel of death will call out, اخرجي أيتها النفس الخبيثة إلى سموم وحميم وظل من يحموم لا بارد ولا كريم. Come out, O accursed soul. This soul is cursed. This is how the angel of death will address it. Come out, O accursed soul, to a place of scorching wind, shadows of black smoke, no cool, no refreshing. Now the soul will come out of the body. The soul is out. What do you think will happen next? My friends, when people get caught out, you begin to blame one another. You take blame away from yourself. Now here, your own body and your soul will begin to fight. They will begin to lay blame. The soul will curse the body, and the body will curse the soul. Look at the reality. The reality is such, my young friends, that your soul will want nothing to do with this body, and this body will want nothing to do with this soul, and they will both blame one another. The soul will say to the body, Jazakallahu anni sharra. May Allah give you a bad reward. May Allah punish you. فَقَدْ كُنْتَ سَرِيعًا بِإِلَى مَعْصِيَةِ اللَّهِ بَطِيئًا بِأَنْ طَاعَةِ اللَّهِ فَقَدْ هَلَكْتَ وَهَلَكْتَ. You were quick in disobeying the Almighty Allah. You were slow in obeying Him. Not only have you destroyed yourself, you have also destroyed me. Me, the soul, will be punished, and you, the body, will also be punished. The soul will curse the body, and the body will begin to curse the soul. Here, they're fighting with one another. My friends, now, the earth on which you wronged Allah, and you committed sin, this earth will want nothing to do with you, and this earth will begin to curse you. This earth will curse you, and this earth will thank the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi. Hey Allah, tera lakh shukriya. Oh Allah, millions and millions of thanks for you that today you have rid me of the evil of this servant, of this man called Abdullah. Millions of thanks that you have rid me of the evil. He used to disobey you. He used to commit sin. Tera lakh shukriya that you've taken him away. While this is happening, the army of Iblis will come to Iblis. They're rejoicing, they're partying, and they will say to Iblis, "Oh Iblis, today we have sent one of the sons of Adam to Jahannam. You used to party in the dunya, and at your death the shaitan and his army is partying. One more, this brings the tally to 1,500,000. My young friend, now your soul has been taken out of the body. The hadith of Bukhari ibn Azib says, فَإِذَا أَخَذَهَا لَمْ يَدْءُ فِي يَدِهِ طَرْفَةَ عَيْنٍ حَتَّى يَجْعَلُوهَا فِي تِلْكَ الْمَسُوءِ. The angels that have come with the angel of death, they will not leave the soul inside his hand, not even for a millionth of a second. You know the time it takes to open and close the eye. Doesn't take long. They will not even leave the soul in his hand for that long. They'll quickly take the soul from him, and the cloth that they brought from Jahannam, they will place the soul inside that cloth. Now, وَيَخْرُجْ مِنْهَا كَأَنْتَنْ رِيحَ جِيفَةٍ وُجِدْ عَلَى وَجْهِ الْأَرْضِ. You know, this soul will begin to smell. Stink. Literally, it will stink. And you know the smell? You know when, have you seen a corpse when it's rotting? Something that's died and the body begins to rot. You know, in our house, when sometimes a mouse has died between the floorboards. You know, it's intolerable. You can't live with that smell. You know the worst rotten corpse on the dunya. Just imagine the smell of that. The smell of this soul will be millions of times more worse than this. Now the journey of the heavens will begin. The angels have taken the soul, they placed it in this piece of cloth, and now the angels are going towards the heaven. Every time this group of angels passes by a group of angels, the group of angels will ask, Ma hadha ruh al-khabith. Listen to the words, how they address. Ma hadha ruh al-khabith. Whose is this impure soul that you're taking to the heavens? And the angels will say, Fulan ibn Fulan, bi'aqba asma' allati kana yusamma biha fi dunya. They will say, this is the soul of so-and-so person, the son of so-and-so person. And they will call him with the bad names with which he was known with in the dunya. You know, when a child is good, people praise the son and they will always praise the father. They will say, mashallah, this is Dr. so-and-so, the son of so-and-so. Look at the character, look at the good work his father did. You know, if he's an alim, mashallah, this is Hafiz so-and-so, the son of so-and-so. And when a person and son is bad, and is giving taklif to people within the area, then people not only curse the individual, they also curse the father. Okay, look at the way the father brought up this child. So the angels will be no different. They'll say, this is so-and-so, the son of so-and-so. Now, they take him to the heavens. They reach the heavens, and they knock on the heavens. My friends, the door will not be open. For him, the door will not be open. This is when Rasulullah ﷺ recited the verse of the Quran. لا تفتح لهم أبواب السماء ولا يدخلون الجنة حتى يلج الجمل في سم الخياط. For him, for these type of people, the door of the heavens will not open, and these people, they will not enter paradise till a camel will enter the eye of a needle. I ask, can a camel enter the eye of a needle? Eye of a needle is so small. A camel is so big, it's impossible. It can't happen. Allah is saying exact same thing. These people that rejected Allah and His Rasul, they will not enter paradise, just like a camel will not enter the eye of a needle. And Allah will call out, write the scroll of this person in the lowest hell, in the lowest earth. And his soul will be thrown down, hurled down. This is when Rasulullah ﷺ read the verse of the Quran. وَمَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَكَأَنَّمَا خَرَّ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ فَتَخْطَفُهُ الطَّيْرُ أَوْ تَحْوِي بِهِ الرِّيحُ فِي مَكَانٍ سَحِيقٍ. Whoever associates partners with Allah is like he's fallen from the heaven, and the birds have picked him up, or the wind has carried him to a distant land. His soul will be hurled down. Now, my friends, his soul will be returned inside his body, inside his grave. Now it will be the grave's turn. And what will the grave say? The grave will say, كُنْتَ لَأَبْغَزْ مَنْ يَمْشِي عَلَى ظَهْرِ إِلَيَّ. Out of all the people that walked on me, you, Abdullah, was the one I hated most of all. You, O Abdullah, was the one I hated most of all. O Abdullah, I've been waiting for you all this time. I've been waiting for you to come to me. Now that you have come to me today I will make you pay the price. Today you will know how I will deal with you. At that time, my young friends, the grave will embrace him with such force that the ribs of one side, they will penetrate into the other side. And Rasulullah ﷺ practically demonstrated this. He took the fingers of his right hand and he placed them in the fingers of his left hand like this. This is what will happen. This is what will happen. And now the angels Munkar and Nakir will come. Jibreel Amin on one occasion asked Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, I want you to describe these angels for me. So Nabi Kareem ﷺ was told, O Muhammad, without telling you the size of these angels, أبصارهما كالبرق الخاطف وأصواتهما كالرعد القاصف وأنيابهما كالصياص وأنفاسهما كاللهب يطعان في أشعارهما بين منكبي كل واحد منهما مسيرة كذا وكذا. أبصارهما كالبرق الخاطف, that their eyes glitter like lightning. Seen a flash of lightning? This is how their eyes glitter. وأصواتهما كالرعد القاصف, you know their voices rumble like thunder. وأنيابهما كالصياص, their teeth are like the horns of a bull. Their hair reached their feet. The distance between their shoulders is miles apart. You know, if you wanted to cover the distance from one shoulder to other shoulders, it would take you days and days. كَنُّزِيَتْ مِنْهُمُ الرَّحْفَ وَالرَّحْمَ إِلَّا بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Rasulullah ﷺ was told that in these people, there is not even an ounce of mercy inside their hearts. Their mercy is only for the true believers. They will come to everyone. مَا كُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمَا عَمُودٌ مِّنْ حَدِيدٍ لَوْ اجْتَمَعَ عَلَيْهِمْ مَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَا حَرَّكُوهُ. Each one of them will carry a hammer of steel. My young friends, all those within the dunya, from the humankind and jinn kind, if they were to get together just to pick up one of these hammers, never mind moving it an inch, they will not be even be able to move it a millimeter. Not even a millimeter. They will come to him in his grave. They will reproach him. فَيَنْطَحِرَانِ انْتِحَارًا يَتَقَعْقَوْ مِنْهُ عِظَامُهُ وَتَغُولُ أَعْذَامٍ مَفَاصِلِهِ فَيَخِرَّ مَخْشِينَ عَلَيْهِ. They will reproach him in such a manner, Allah protect, that every bone in his body will begin to crack. Every bone, they will reproach him. He will faint. When he comes round, they will ask the three questions. Man rabbuk? Ma dinuk? Man hadha rajul? Ya hadha, i'rif makanak. Recognize where you are. Look around you. The dunya has come to an end. You are now inside the grave. Tell us, Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? Now you and I were sitting here and we're thinking, yeah, yar, I read the kalima la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Who doesn't know the answer to these? Who doesn't know the answer to these? My Lord is Allah, my deen is Islam, and this man is Muhammad. Who doesn't? These are simple. My young friends, you know, in there, if you haven't lived a life according to the teachings of Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know what? Just as those that wine and dine whilst they're alive are wining and dining on deathbed, and rather reading the kalima la ilaha illallah, they're uttering nonsense like give me intoxicants to drink. If you spent a life like this, when these angels ask you these simple questions, and indeed they are simple questions, my friends, you will not have the answer. Now this guy was wining and dining. You know, when the question is asked, Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? What do you think he will say? Allah says in the Quran, أَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهُ هَوَاهُ. You know, he was one of those, his God, his Lord was his desire. He didn't listen to Allah, he didn't follow the teachings of Rasulullah, he was following his desires. His desire was saying, you know what, this girl's look absolutely, she's dynamite, she's beautiful, go for her. He was going for her. His nafs was saying, forget salah, yeah, let's go chill with the boys, hang out on the street corners. He was doing this. His nafs was saying, you know what, it's not too bad to have a tablet or two, enjoy yourself. You know, you've only got 10, 15 years, life's to enjoy. That's what he was doing. He was listening to every single thing that his nafs was saying. This was his God, so what is he going to say? La ha ha la adri.